Today, we're going to put the wall cabinet up on this wall. Now, I was just trying to figure out where I wanted to put it on here. I started thinking about it. I'm 6'5", and I want to be able to reach the top of the cabinet. So I found my center point, drew a line, and I went ahead and did some horizontal lines and locate the studs that I'll be hanging on, and drew the vertical lines there so I know about where everything's going to go. And I'm going to do a real scientific method of finding the top. As far as I can reach, I'm coming down about an inch. Because if at 6'5", I can't reach the top without a stepladder, nobody else ever will, and it won't be a functional cabinet. I'm just going to come up a little bit. And that's where my line's going to be. Look parallel. It's all about eyeball. I'm going to do that. The next thing I do, I'll take the cleat. I'm going to want to measure up on the lines, make sure I mark it where I'll drill the 2 holes for the lag screws, and get that taken care of. Okay, we got the cleat drilled. I went 1/4 inch from this side on the angle side, and then I turned it around and put, using a 3/4 inch Forstner bit, I drilled in about 1/4 inch into the wood to countersink this lag bolt. When it goes up on the wall, the back of the cabinet will be flush against here, so we don't want these bolts sticking out at all. Okay, before we get started, the first thing I'm going to do is drill pilot holes into the studs. This does a couple of things. One, since we're using 1/4 inch lag bolts, it'll make it easier to get in there, and there's some people out there say it actually makes a tighter or better fit to have a pilot hole. The other thing it's going to allow me to do is just to double check to make sure that I'm lined up on the studs, because at this point we haven't punched any holes in the drywall, so just in case my stud finder or my measurements are off, I would be able to make a pinhole in this drywall before I cut a 1/4 inch lag bolt in there. So let's get that going. Stud. It's always good to know your stud finder works. Now obviously stretching like that's not the best way to do it. I'm going to go grab the stepladder and I'll be right back. It's always good to have your tools ready. Go ahead and thread the washers on your lag screws. Get your wrench and go to work. Oh yeah, always double check the level before you set that screw. You see what I'm doing? That's a screw up. Putting it on backwards. There's a little bit of an issue. I'm going to go ahead and set the first lag screw, and then we'll address it together. So my hole on this side was just a tad bit off. I'm going to re-drill the pilot and set the other screw. There we go. Nice check. Better be level. It is. Now what I've gone ahead and done was put it up on the wall. This is kind of a test hang. As you can see, there's only one door currently on the unit. In all my working around, moving stuff around for the lights, I have misplaced one set of hinges. So what I'm going to do is kind of leave it up there for right now, because we still have to put shelves on it, and we still have to make doorknobs and put places for the tools, but it's a French cleat in a nutshell. Now, when I'm ready to stabilize it, I will take another block of wood and put it underneath it, as as well, also into the studs, just as an edge for the cabinet to rest on. So you have it hanging on the cleat and resting on the bar. It'll probably be one of these ripped in half. I'll put the shelves in and get all our nice hooks and everything for the pegboard, so the next time you see me, this thing ought to be done. Last month I posted a picture on our Facebook page of a project I did about 4 or 5 years ago. It was a project I started off doing just for fun, and I posted a few pictures back then, and I got a few commissioned orders off of it, so then I went forward and built the project. What it was is this. It was a candle holder using a double helix in a hollowed out fashion. Now this particular one is actually the original piece from that commissioned order. The customer originally said they wanted it done in cherry, so I bought cherry and started the project. When I got to this point, I showed them where we were at. They said, no, we wanted dark cherry. We wanted dark wood. We want the antique look, the 100-year-old version. We went back and forth about that, and they switched it to walnut, and I completed the project in walnut. So this is the original piece, about halfway done. When I posted that picture last month on Facebook, I got a lot of comments, a lot of questions on how'd you do it. It's a fairly simple process. It's a real fun process. It's something you can do on a lathe, you can do it on a drill press, you can even do it with a cordless drill. And we're going to show you that next month. I'm going to show you all the different avenues of approach, how you can do it, and how you can knock it out and have stellar results. So make sure you keep subscribing to us, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to our Facebook page, even go read our blog. And come back next month. Not only will you get to see the final version of that cabinet fully up and running with all the tools in it, you'll see how to do the double helix candle holder. We'll see you then.